Hey guys, so I've just opened the page for G for day 7 and I am absolutely bamboozled by this uppercase G. Like, what on earth is this? What is the history behind this? I need to look into this because I've literally never seen this before in my life. But anyway, on we go. Let's see how I do when I get to it. Wow. My sort of mindset when I was going into today's letter is that, you know, the letter G is one of the more elegant letters to write. And obviously thinking of the calligraphy G, that's kind of where my mind went through. And obviously, you know, the regular writing G that I'm sure pretty much 99% of us are used to is where my mind was going with that. So just looking at what I'm looking at below is baffling. Don't know if this is like some sort of Latin way of writing it, but yeah. I'm sure it has some sort of history that I am completely unaware of, living in my bubble, but I'm pretty sure some of you know what the origins of this uppercase G is. I will do my own research, but feel free to enlighten me as well. This lowercase g is also kind of giving Q vibes. Do you see what I see? Well, obviously with the Q, you're probably doing the curve on that side, aren't you? Rather than on the left, you're doing it on the right hand side rather than on the left hand side. But it is still kind of giving me Q vibes. Camera check, are we still in shot? We are. Okay, I don't know what I was doing here. Got that completely wrong. Let's move on. I know why I got that wrong. I was thinking about the fact that when I get to actually writing words, I'm going to have to remember all of this. So I'm just going to have to do a refresher on all of these. So yeah, that's why I lost concentration there, because I was thinking about that. And again, I completely lost it there. Again, intrusive thoughts. I was just thinking about the fact that I'm actually sitting here on my own, pretty much talking to myself, in the hopes that random people on the internet are going to watch this. Very weird. To be fair though, in this day and age, is that weird? It's the norm now, isn't it? Really? So me thinking is weird. It's weird. It's probably weird. This pencil is breaking down. Like all the little pieces of, what would you call it? Paint on the pencil. I guess it's because I'm gripping it so tightly. I really do need to get out of the calligraphy mindset when I'm doing this. There's always this sort of thought in the back of my head to sort of like lift in between the strokes rather than doing it as one full stroke. Trying to make that thought at the forefront of my mind that I don't have to lift the pencil up. Although I don't think it's necessarily wrong to do so. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but already like mentally preparing myself for this G, this uppercase G, I should clarify. Right. Okay. So here we go. So we are, and it's got a loop in there as well, which is probably going to send me nuts. But here we go. Up and around, up, down, curve and up. So like a Z. How is this a G? I've never seen this before in my life. Or maybe I have, but it just didn't register to me that this would be a G. Okay. Oh, I can already tell this is going to be tough when I do this freehand. It's going to be tough, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'll get it. Positive thoughts, positive thoughts. This little loop is a little bit different from that previous loop we did. What was it, on the D? I think that's where I was going when I was trying to do that little loop on the D. I just remembered. Oh, this is going to mess with me when I'm doing actual sentences and writing. Yeah, I'm sure once I do a lot more practice, it will become second nature. Oh, we're getting closer. What font do you find this G under on a PC? Okay, here we go. Okay, not bad for a first attempt. I think of it as like as the bottom of a 2, the number 2. It works for me to do that loop at the bottom. Just think of it as writing the number 2, and it works, although it's not really given that curve, is it? Slow it down a little bit. Hear the silence, I'm really trying to concentrate here. I think the curve should come a little bit further off. I'm sort of doing it like a flat line. Need to be bringing it up a little bit more to match that. I think there needs to be more of a bend in this line as well. Yeah. I have a tendency not to look at what it is I'm trying to emulate, so I've got to make it a bit of a habit to look at what I'm trying to draw there. I'm sure that would help me get more accuracy with regards to the actual stroke itself. Too wide. Slightly better. Oh, where have I gone there? Massive dip there. Right, this is the last one. Okay. That's the letter G. I've also learned something new today. I'm going to go ahead and research the background on this letter, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for day 8. See you soon.